Alright guys, let's see if I'm in the right group now. I was supposed to be in the design group. I was on my page. Hold please. Hold please. I can't delete it right now. I'll have to go back and delete that. Let me just see if I'm in the right place, guys. We are. We're in the right place. Okay. Finally. Sorry about that. I forgot to post it to the daggone group, y'all. Woo! Ding dong. Hey, Carter, how are you? Welcome. Sorry, I had it all ready to go, and then I forgot. I forgot to click on the group to post it in there, so it was going to my normal page, and we need to be in here. So welcome everybody. Tonight we're gonna do this. I already pre-made my base because nobody wants to watch that. It gets a little boring. And I did do the 24-inch with a swag on it to elongate it into a swag, and then I just threw my ruffles in there. I did, I don't think I used any 21-inch mesh in this time. I did on this, in the clock form, I did double up two colors, like a pink and a red. And then I just sporadically put all the different colors in between the other two colors. So this is what we're going to be doing tonight. And this is so cute. Looky. Oh, which way do I go? This way. That way. It's so cute. This is from Carolyn DeLau, Nana's Nutty Crafts. She makes these, so you can check her out. But this is going to be really adorable. And we've got, look at all this stuff I got on my table over here, guys, to possibly put in here. So we're going to be using that. We're also going to be just using, you know, some whatever green array figure I want to put in here. I did get some of these balls because it does have a pink donut. It does have like a pink donut on there, and this is like a iridescent pink and stuff, and it's got reds and greens. So I did get some pink balls from the Walmart to go in here possibly as well. So we might be using those. We've got some of these red Gingies, this pick, that we might put some of these in there as well. I think those are cute. And I've got some red and green fun stuff to possibly go in there. And then I've also got, all kinds of stuff, guys. I got some of these Gingie leaves we can throw in there. I bought, these came from the Walmart. These are super cute. These are little ornaments. So we might be using some of those in there. We're going to add a little more pink with these ornaments. Hey, Linda, how are you? As well. So these are going to be cute. Sorry, stuck some sticks on those. Again, those came from the Walmart. And then my ribbon choices, I got a bunch more on this table. It's probably going to be this. It's a candy. We got the pinks and greens going on here. So it's going to probably be this 4-inch felt. That's a Designer's Excellence ribbon. And then we'll probably use some of this Fair Silk with the peppermints on there. And I'm on the fence about using this 1-inch, 1.5 inch, or using this little, I just don't think that's going to add enough color, even though it matches. So I think what I'm going to do is just leave that 1-inch. I might go and use this, because this actually is kind of pink. You probably can't see it in the camera. Oh, good. I'm glad you went to see your daughter. And then we'll probably top it off with this pink and red right here. Okay? And that's a Fair Silk. So let's get going, Linda. Looks like it's me and you tonight again. You're the only one that wants to hang out with me. So let's get going. Woo. Like glue over there is a hot mess. So let's start out with getting this Gingie on here. That's going to be our focal point. So we need to get that in there. So I'm gonna, I didn't sweep my table off. I should have swept my table off. I'm gonna get glitter all over this thing. Should have brought my garbage can over to do that, but I didn't. So what I'm gonna do is use my needle so I don't throw it and lose it. So I'm gonna zoom in here for this. I'm just gonna take our needle, as always, and just thread it through there. Alright. I'm just going to go over in here. I want it to be placed about right here. So I'm just going to go right in here. Try to find my frame. I think we got through fairly easily that time. I'm just going to pull that through. Let's see if I can get that. Oh, let me zoom back out here. Sorry. If I could zoom back out here. And we're just going to tie that around the crossbar. Oh, I am going to take it off though. To do that. So I can see. So I'm just going to tuck that other one under that crossbar. Which one am I pulling? I don't know which one. Oh, there we go. And we'll just pull that nice and tight down. Twist that a few times. Okay. Then we'll just do the same thing and go in the other side. Did you have a nice time with your daughter, Linda? Hope so. Getting that one kind of in between the tie and the. Oh. Ah, I should have those in my shirt. Things get stuck on stuff. Alright, this one's going to be hard to get around that crossbar because there's a lot of. That's where I kind of tied in that swag. So I'm going to really pull that one. There we go. Twist that a few times. And this is a 24-inch from the Bloom Room. So that probably came from, get that adjusted where I want it. I think that came from either Ashland at the end of the year or Joann's, one or the other. So we've got that in. So this is going to be, really cute. So let's get a bow going, get that on real quick first. I did my bow now. Oh, please tell me I brought it down. Oh, it's right here. Alright, so let's get a bow going real quick here. So you know me, I just like to throw it under the table. And this, I'm going to have to trim this end off. This is really thick. It's like a flannel and it's double-sided. So we'll have to, back before we finish, we're going to have to go in and glue that. So it's got stuff all over it. I hope I got enough of this. I don't know. So I think what I want is just probably like a 14-inch tail over here. Just a small tail. So let's just pinch that in. Get that in there. And we'll twist if we can. This is really thick ribbon, y'all. I might have to go in sideways and twist. I'm going to twist as I go down. Well, I think I'll do about 7-inch loops. Again, I'm going to try to twist that as I go down. So we can just kind of go back. This is so thick, y'all. Probably should have made this by hand. I don't know if I got it in the bow maker. After I did. This one will just push down in here. Alright, and I'm not worried about which way these are going. I'm going to cut this off a little bit long. If I cut it off. Let's see. Let's make sure. I'm probably going to cut it off right in between these two. I can't find my good scissors. I'm using poopy scissors. And then we're going to go back in with this one. This is a fur silk as well. This is that peppermint. Little, pretty little sweet 8.5 pound baby Jesus. We got enough of this too. I'm just going to come in a little bit shorter. Come back in, take that off. And this is where I said I'm going to probably come in with this one that's kind of got that pink and stuff on there as well. You know. I just don't think this, I don't think this one would have enough color. I think it's going to get lost in there, and I just don't think you're exhausted. I bet you are. Oh, she sponsored a, what? Wow. Well, how cool. And then you got Granny Daycare. You're always so busy. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. You just keep on going, girl. I love that. Alright, we're just going to twist these, make them a little bit shorter. Again, we're just going to come up and cut that off up here. Okay. There we go. And then our pink. What do I do with the pink? Look at this. We're going to go in with our 7/8 inch pink and just add a little bit of this. And it's, like I said, it's got that pink backing. So add that pink back in there as well again. Okay. So let's use this. Cut this off. I might cut this a little longer because we might curl that up a little bit. Okay. And we'll get this in here. A lot of thick ribbon in here. A lot of thick ribbon in here. I think I just pulled that loop a little too long there. Okay, look how, so I'm telling you, look how thick that stack is. I'm gonna have to pull till I'm blue in the face to get this squished down. I'll probably never get a wire in it. It wants to slide, but when it gets that thick, so just be careful. I think I am going to go in with I'm hoping a pipe cleaner. I hope that I can get a pipe cleaner in here. I lost my needle. I was going to say, if all else fails, we'll just take our needle and stick that pipe cleaner through there. Try not to, see, instead of fighting it, we'll just do that. Now we can pull it nice and tight. As tight as we can without letting it slide and fall. It's still thick, even though I squished that in there. That's all right. That's that good ribbon, y'all. Don't pull it out, Susan. Don't pull it out. All right, let's twist these. Those are all untwisted and kind of where we want them shaped out. We're gonna have to do it again. I just want to untwist them out of that, out of the their tails down here. Just twist them so they look pretty decent. Okay, put these down here where we want them. It's gonna be our bottom. Those I gotta pull tight. This one feels like it. This one did. This one turned on me. That one turned on me. So we're gonna have to really work with that one. I think we can make it work. We're going to make it work. By golly. I'm saying sometimes that stack will fall forward or backwards. And then that just jacks your bow up. So, let's get this in here. So we're going to take our needle again. Even. I pull one and then there we go. Let's see if we can get this in here. So let's get that. I think I want it right about here. So I'm gonna try to go in betweenst. I don't know how well it'll work. Wow, don't lose it. And then again, I'm going to have to pull this off to get this tied around the outside crossbar. I don't know one pipe cleaner was long enough, but we're going to make it long enough. A lot of times I'll double them up. Let's see if we got that kind of where we want it. Pull that tight. Okay. I think I got it. Like I said, we'll probably curl this one out and up a little bit. Those over. Flip those. And then we might curl those well. I don't know. This one I want to curl out that way. But these will probably just drape down for now. This, I'm going to have to glue that tail later because it kind of fell. But that's okay, I can fix that. And then, of course, we'll probably curl this one. I wish I would have left that a little bit longer, but I didn't. And then I might cut these down just a little bit. This one I cut the wrong way anyway. This one I'm probably going to cut straight across because I may just go ahead and fold that up and glue that after we get off. I may just do that because it's embroidered and everything, so that is really, really thick ribbon. But I'm not going to do that now until I decide if I just want to glue it or not. So we've got that going so far. If anybody else popped on here, let me step back. I think it looks okay. I kind of wish I would have got that bow a little inwards a little bit more. But that's all right. All right, so over on this side, I thought about doing a draper real quick. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to use this, though. I think I'm only going to use mainly because this is all I got left. Let's see. I don't know. It's all I got. I got enough left for a draper is basically what I got left. So I'm not going to have... Let's see what it looks like. Oop, wrong way. Let's just see what that would look like before we decide. That's how I roll anyway. So if we did a draper, you know what? We're going to do it. I think we're going to go ahead and do it. So let's go ahead and add our other ribbon in here as well. Trying to see which way that ribbon's going. I'm going to go this way. We're going to start at the bottom with this. Okay. Just because I don't want to have to cut it off. I'm just going to start at the bottom and keep moving forward. I don't know. I'm not seeing anybody's comments. I don't know if anybody's commenting anymore or not. And then I'm only going to use these three. Okay. I'm going to twist these in or pinch these in. Okay. God, that stuff is so thick. It is so hard on my hands. Very hard on my hands. And we're going to start right down here, okay? So I'm going to go in and find the tine if I can. See if this one's big enough to open up. I think it will be. And we're going to stuff this right into that tine. Try to tie it. My hands are about spent already. Okay, we'll take this. I don't know if I like where I put that. I don't think it needs to go lower. Oh, dang it. I should have put it there. Sorry, y'all. I was hoping I'd get away with that one. I don't like it there. So let me twist that back real quick. So we're going to go into this one. Do I have one in there? No. Okay. That one's not going to be big enough to open, so when I cut swags down sometimes, I'll save these things right here. And so what I'm going to do is take this, twist it around this, and then tie it through. Okay? And I'm just going to take this and tie it around this bottom of the swag right here. Okay? That way I don't have to open anything up that I've already, you know, that was already too short or I cut off. Okay? So there we go. So that's a good trick. It's to save anything you cut off that you can use like as a tie or something like that. Save that stuff. Okay, so we got to figure out how much further we got up here. Try not to get this in my glue pot. So I think I want to come about right here. So again, we're going to pinch in. Just pinch it right in there. I think we'll go right in here to this one because that one seems pretty long. I'm just going to untie that. Stick this down in that one. And then we're going to take this right here. Oops. I'll pull these up together here. I'm trying not to get it in my glue over here. Pull it out. There we go. And just pinch that. And I think we're going to go kind of right up in here if I can find. I don't know if I like it there. I need that one. Actually, I need one in between there, but I don't have one. We're going to try it anyway. We're going to tie that one. I'm going to have to pull this out a little bit more. Now I can cut this off. Right up there. I mean, reason to save that. Pinch these, stretch these out, spread those out. Like that, and cut this one off about the same. And this one a little bit shorter. There we go. It's a lot easier when you go down, but I didn't want to have to guess on my ribbon. Flip it upside down, so I just did it that way. I might leave that one long because I might curl this one just a little bit. Get all this ribbon out of my way. Straighten him back up. These I might cut. Like I said, I might fold that that big felt ribbon down. I'm not sure what I want to do with that yet. And then what I want to do with like in between here, I think that is going to be possibly where we add, I don't think so. Here's what I want to do with that. I just came up with an idea that I want to do, but I lost my ribbon. What do I do with that? Oh, you know, I was going to use this one green ribbon. I forgot. Oh, here it is. I think what we're going to, hopefully I have enough of this. I think what we're going to do is just make a small loop bow. Okay. We're just going to untie that and tie this one in. And I don't know if I want to turn that around or keep this one the pink. You know what I'm saying? Just keep the pink showing. No, do I need to zoom in for y'all? Sorry, I always forget. I'm going to hope we got enough to do 2 more of these. So I'm just going to take it, fold directly in half. Cut it. And we're just going to kind of do the same thing. I think this is going to be a little shorter. Unfortunately, but that's all I got left. I think that'd be okay. Let's see how that just adds a little pizzazz around the outside, going down to the. I don't know why I'm not seeing comments. Sorry if anybody's saying. Oh, hey guys. Hey Carolyn. I just saw Linda's last comment. Hey Terry. Sorry, y'all. I had to go. Hey Clary. I had to go back in and come back just to see comments. I'm like, everyone's quiet. Alright, this one I'm going to put in here, which, dang it. That was the one I tied in with that one. So we're gonna do another little trick. I'm not messing with that. I'm not undoing that one. So what I'm going to do is tie a zip tie right here. I'm not messing with taking that apart. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to leave that pink. We're going to stick this in here. Stick it right up in that zip tie. gonna pull that tight. Okay. Then we'll snip that off. Pull that out. That kind of coming out there. Let's dovetail that, or not dovetail, we'll just snip that. And then we'll just roll this one up as well. I was hoping to have more of this. Because what I was going to do is, which I still might do it over here. I got one of these left, so we're going to glue this in over here underneath this bow. I just pinned it, and then we're going to stick it up in here so we have kind of a curl coming down there. I am going to snip that little bit of that point off. And then we'll just glue this in there. Let that dry a little bit, and then we'll just twist that up and add another little piece of pizzazz to this bad boy. Girl, whatever she is. Girl, I believe. So I think we're going to go right in here. I'm going to just go in and stick it far in that greenery. And greeneries as I can. Whoops. Do that. Oh, nah, we're not doing that. And then I'm just going to curl this. I'm going to have to take a lip roller to get all these glue strings off this thing. I'm going to have to unroll that. Okay. We'll just twist that up. Just kind of curl this out this side. Just so it has a little something coming out this side over here. And you could always go back and add like a couple little which I might do that real quick. Let's just take like 2 of these. Since I added that curl there, you could take this ribbon. I know we don't have any of that 4-inch left, but you could just take a couple little pieces of this here and just pinch a little bit. Okay. Take that and stick up in here too. I think I would do a little shorter. Kind of put this over in here. I think I like that, guys. I think I like that. I can find timed unwind. I don't know if this will be too high or not. We'll try it. I know I got notes with ribbon, y'all. It takes me longer than anything else. That dang ribbon. I'll have to curl this back up. Alright, let's see where we want to cut these off. I don't think they need to be too long. I'll cut them a little bit longer so I can cut them down. Okay, so that just kind of gives a little filler over here to this other side. See how it's starting to fill in? Let me take a look back. I'm thinking that looks pretty good. Let's get some fun stuff in here now. Start our ribbons in a big pile under there. Let's get some fun stuff in here. I also thought about putting one of these down in here. These are just a big peppermint. I was going to say peppercorn. Thanks, Deb. Yeah, Carolyn made the gingerbread. I got that down at the retreat. What? Yeah, see my mesh, or my glue gun holder. Lord. Look at them paws on. Don't judge. Don't judge, y'all. Oh. So I'm thinking about this. I'm just going to dry fit real quick. Because I only got 2 of these. That's my issue. Because I only got 2 of these. And these are from The Sims. If you want to order some, these are WF 484. They're 15 centimeters, which is like, I guess they're like 7 inches, 6-7 inch peppermints. And then I thought of putting one like back. I don't know if I can get it in there behind all those ribbons. I don't know if I can get it. I thought about that. What do y'all think about that? Let me look back and see. I have to always step back because I can't tell on the camera. I'm kind of liking it. I'm not taking it out. I'm not going. Yeah, I am. I lied. We're gonna just dip this. We're just gonna slop him up with glue. Not that much. Well, I said slop, it took me serious. And then I'm just going to go right into the greeneries. Dig that in there. Okay? We'll just dig that. Dig that in there. Let's try to do this one a little neater. Let's try not to swim in here so much. I like to swim in my glitter. Alright, so I'm going to try to find some greeneries and everything to stick it to. Stick that. Wiggle it. Wiggle it, stick it. Okay, I'm going to keep jacking this up over here, but that's going to happen. I might cut those tails down a little bit too as well. We'll have to fix that. Alright, let's get some more fun stuff in here. More fun. More funness. Should probably put that in there. So we got, like I said, we got these. These were really cute. These came from the Walmart. Those are really cute. I know. I hope you can come, Linda. You were there with us, though, but just not in person. So I'm just going to cut these. I think these were $1.98. And they're like that resin, however you say that. And they've got like the pink little bow to kind of go with all our pinkness and whatnot. So we're just going to randomly kind of stick some of these in here. So I got 3 of those. I'm going to cut the tags off those real quick. This turned out better than I wanted, because I wanted to get this one and I couldn't find it, so I kept putting. Well, I put this off last week and the week before, I think, because I wasn't sure about it. And these are another Walmart item. These fun Christmas trees. I did have to kind of staple and glue, because I didn't think I could get in long enough where I wanted these. I'm not even sure I'm going to use them. Woo! Hello, torpedo. That thing just shot right off there. Woo! That's another torpedo. Yeah, they put greeneries in here. I think we should probably put the greeneries in real quick first. Like I said, I want to try to use these as well. It's going to be kind of loaded down. So I think what I'm going to do is just go in. This has saved me, by doing all this first, it's kind of saved me using so much greeneries. It really has. So I'm just going to go around town to see where I need some and just poke that kind of down in there. Okay. And we'll probably I'm just going around finding spots where I can put this. I'll tell you what, if I don't get any glue gun for myself, this thing's driving me nuts. Kills my hand. I'll be like a rock to get get this dang glue out. Okay. I'm just kind of sticking some of this in there. I don't want to overload it with too much greeneries. You know, just enough. Okay, so one there. Let's come back over under here. Might want to cut the tag off this one. I want to cut the tag off that. And this is just excess that I broke off a Hobby Lobby pick, one of the big Hobby Lobby picks. Yeah, that's from Hobby Lobby, and it's got, it's got the cedar on it, and then it's got some of that frosted long legal pine and stuff like that on it. So I didn't use it, so I thought I'd save it to add to, I save everything. I'm not gonna waste. I can throw it in something. You know what I'm saying? This was gonna weigh 100 pounds. I need to stop making all this big stuff. I'm serious. Next week we're gonna do centerpiece. I want to do a centerpiece. Let's see if I can find some greeneries to get in here. Get that kind of even Steven down there. Another one with tag. Woo! Oh, thank you. Yeah. Hey, Teresa. I know it's not the same. I know we missed you. We missed you. But we were so happy for all your help and being there with us. Helping us out in spirit online. And everything. We appreciated that so much. Okay, we just got a couple more of these. I'll tell you what, you can stop here after you get this greeneries in there and not even add anything else. And it's going to look, just amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, I'm trying to, when I do this, I try to go back and forth and kind of keep it even as much as I can. If you want to try to do that, we just need one more piece up there and we're good with this. And then we'll see what kind of funness we can add in here. Let's see if I don't have to step on a ladder. See if I can get that in right about there. I think we're good. Okay. I think we're good. So, let me do another look-see. I feel like I need something on the, I don't know, that one on the right looks a little poopy to me. It's going to have to go in further. It's sticking out like a sore thumb. So I'm going to cut that one down. Hello. I'll just glue that back in there a little bit further. There we go. Now it's not sticking out like the craziness. All right, so let's stick in some. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this stuff. I thought about using some of. I don't know. This might be just too much. I'm getting a little out of hand now. Thinking I might be getting a little out of hand. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I don't know. What do you think, guys? Is that too much? I kind of think it is, but it's try a different spot and then see what we think. I think it's too much. I think it's, well, crap. I think that's just too much. I think that's just, that's overkill. Let's see what we can do with our candies. I had these I thought about putting in as well. Still thinking about it. Still kind of thinking about it. I'm kind of liking that. I'm not using that daggone glue gun. It's driving me nuts. This just adds a little extra something. Kind of breaks up some of that. Because we're going to add, like I said, the leaves and stuff. So we're just going to go in and kind of add some of this around town real quick. And these are from the Hobby Lobby. These are really cheap. Really cheap. These are only like 99 cents, so they're like 49 cents. Yeah, I thought it was too much too, Linda. We got a lot going on here. We got a lot going on. I do like this white. I think that kind of adds a little snowiness to it, breaks it up a little bit. I think I like that. I'm kind of liking that. So I'm just going to cut a few. No, I got a bunch of these cut up already. But these are really good fillers, really cheap. I'm really liking the, yeah, I'm not thinking this needs a whole lot of candy and stuff in it, but I am going to add that to the front so you can see that for sure. I got to get up here so I can see. I'll get that in there far enough. I don't want overriding stuff. I'm going to cut a few more of these up. And then we'll get rocking and rolling. I'm already about over, as always. It's hard to do in an hour, yo. Mine are too crazy big. Yeah, you're an hour from Dawn, so is that north? I fly into Raleigh when I come in there, down to the Raleigh. And I think she comes, oh, she comes north. I think she comes north. Like to come get me, like when I fly in and whatnot. Alright, that's how I need to bring the stool again. Break my neck on that thing one of these days. I'll break my neck on that. Let's get around town over here real quick. I just need like 2 more. Then I got 2 more. Go figure. Actually got 3 more left. This one will stick over in here. And then I think we just need 1 more over in here, maybe. I don't know, maybe not. Yeah. Get one down this area. There we go. There we go. All right, guys. I mean, quite honestly, we could probably stop right here, but we need a couple little more doodads in here. So I'm thinking we're going to add, thinking about these. Girl, oh my goodness. When I'm pressured, I can. I mean, I can get most of it done. My problem is I can't concentrate, so I just go, I start going haywire, whatever you call that. Now I'm not knowing where I'm going to put these. I think I'm going to have to, I might have to stick these. I don't think they're going to go in. I could probably put one up there. See what happens with that. Let's see what happens when we do that. Oh, it fell. We'll try to get it right in betwixt here, so it just kind of sticks to this stuff, to the front of that, to the front of that. So it just kind of peeks. Just kind of peeks out back there. And this one, I think I kind of need to, I'm going to do there, and over here. I'll see if this will work down here. I might have to pull this out and stick this, put a stick on it tomorrow. We'll have to see. Now I'm out of glue on that. So we're just going to slop it on here with our spatula. Don't judge. So that one there. I'm thinking, I don't know if this is going to go back. Let's see, guys. I think I'm doing a look-see here. Thinking I want it here. I think it's going to stick best kind of right there. Of course, now I can't see it. So I'm kind of not liking it. Kind of not liking it there. I should have went over. I should have trusted my gut. I should have trusted my gut and went over here. So we're gonna trust my gut. That's what we're gonna do. Trust the gut. Okay, that's all the way here. Like such. You're still just going to get a little whimsy peek of it, if that's okay. That's kind of what we want. It's just a little kind of whimsy peek. I'll have to trim those tails down or something. Those are bugging me too. Then this one, we're going to kind of come in over here. Okay, so we got our 1, 2. Now we're going to come in here so we can stick it to that green wreath. Try to get most of my glue on the back. And we're just going to go right in there. Try to stick some of the green wreaths to there. Just kind of pull out just a little bit there. Now I'm trying to think of where I need. I'm telling you, I may not use. I feel like I need some of these in here somewhere, so we're gonna add them to around the center a little bit. Todd said that at the retreat. She's never gonna let me use that glue pot again. So make me bring my... Ooh. I'll tell you what, you know, I hurry. I get in a hurry, and then I just slop the stuff on, and, you know, I don't have time to squeeze my hand on the glue gun sometimes. So this one, we're going to try to come right in here, okay? I try to get some greeneries on it. Try to get some mesh on it to hold it. Okay, so now that's just popping out like right at the top. I don't know if you can see kind of up here in the top. I'm going to use a few more of these. What time is it? Hey, we're only 5 minutes over. What the what? I was late. I was late. Again, I just popped one of them pop cake sticks. It's staplers and glue. And a lot more glue. So this one, I think I'm going to come in just poking out over here, kind of behind this leg. Okay, kind of right in there. Ooh, I'm kind of liking that. Guys, I think we're not going to need half the stuff I got out. I'm just saying, we're not going to need half the stuff I got out to put in this thing. This one's already going to weigh about 10 pounds. I'm just saying. What? These are from the Walmart. And these, shoot, I just cut that name tag off. I think these are $1.98. These they're little ornaments. They come like singles, but they're like $1.98. They're really cute. Excuse me. Really super cute. Walmart really stepped up their game this year, in my opinion. So we got one there. Let's see if we need one. I don't know if we'll see it there, so we're going to go right in here. Okay? Just so that one we can kind of see coming out there. I don't know where else I put it. And then I don't know what else to put in here, guys. We got some little donuts and stuff. I don't think it's necessary. I got some of these balls and stuff, but I'm really not. I think that's going to be too much overkill. I'm just thinking it might just need I don't know. It's something. And I can't figure out what. So this is probably where I'll stop and say, what the what? It needs a little something, something. Just saying. Yeah, check. Because they're really cute. They're really super cute. And even those, you know, them candy canes, those are super cute as well. So let's see what would happen. Let's try this Gingie pick. I can get, and it just comes like this. It's super cute. Hey Brenda, how are you? This one looks like it was oh, that's the back. That's why. It's just got those little. That's the back. That's the front. So we could add some of these. I'm just gonna stick them in. I'm not gonna glue them because I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be on the fence about this. I just want to see, you know what I'm saying? We just want to do kind of a little look-see, see what we want in here. I may add, you know, a little more greeneries. I may not. I think just poke the star and the Gingie together. Okay. Star and Gingie together there. Put one down here. Yeah, I think I'm going to go down here. I'm trying to figure out, I need something here, and that's bugging me. You know what we're going to do? I think we're going to throw some more greeneries in there because it's just looking empty. It's just looking empty right there, and that's bugging me. So I'm going to take one more of these. One more of these from Hoblobs. And we're going to stick those in there and see what happens. See if that'll be enough filler to get us through. To not look, so we don't just see that mesh looking crazy. I'm going to snip a little more off that. I know they really, ours really stepped up. Well, the one I went to stepped up their game. I haven't been to the one closest to my house. I went to the one like by work, or on the way home. There, I think that kind of helps fill that little hole in, I think. So now I might just add, let's see, cut more of these gingies. I don't know if that'll look right. Kind of coming out. I think this should have gone on top or something. Then we could weave that whiteness through there. I think that looks a little better. So let's take one of these and put this over to this side. That one there. Let's see what one will look like. It's too much there. I'll just stick one over here. Kind of in there. Like I said, I didn't glue these in yet because I don't know if I'm going to keep those in there. So we got one there, and there. Don't think, I still need something there, and I can't figure out what I need there, y'all. Trying to see what I got. I don't know. Don't know. I got one more of these. If I wanted to add a few more of these in here, I could put one up in there somewhere. I don't think it'll look right coming out. See, I feel like I need something there as well. I'm not sure what. Maybe if we use some of these leaves. Just feeling like it needs a filler. What do y'all think? I just feel like it's looking a little unfilled. Let's try a couple of these. Let's bend those up a little bit. Get those underneath, even on top. If I can get it in there for enough. I think that looks pretty. I think that kind of gives it a little something, something. It just kind of fills that void there. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't like that void. But I'll probably have to use like a few of these. I don't know. I'll have to see tomorrow because I'm kind of on the fence about those two. And if we put one kind of in here, if I can get it. That's a green rinse. I'm gonna put one of those. I don't know if I can get. Dang, I can get those. I have to just use a low one. Just to stick. I'm just trying to get rid of that feel right there. It needs something, so I might have to add another one of those one greeneries. I don't think that's working for me. Sorry guys, I'm taking so long. I might go back in and add one of these. Just to fill, just to kind of hide that pink. Fill it up right there. Just so, because it just kind of looked like it was standing out too much to me. So, like I said, I might cut these tails down just a little bit. We got our little draper. I'll have to fix these right here. Our bow. I'll have to glue our tips of our bows. We got those coming out. I'll curl. Curl here. Coming out. There's that. Get our little curl coming up here. This is the curl. I feel like those I gotta pull over. Excuse me. A little bit. I think I'm kind of happy, but I think I'm gonna step back at this point and just kind of leave it be. I might add it, like I said, I might add a couple more of those Gingies somewheres in there. But I think I'm really thinking it's pretty full. I'm really thinking it's pretty full enough, but I might go add a couple of the Gingie and the Snowman. I might add one up in here somewhere, and then I might move this one over here down, so you can kind of see it a little better. I don't know. I'm just going to take a step back and look at that tomorrow and see what I want to do with that. I'd like to see those, but this one I cut off too short, so I'll have to add that somewhere else. But anyway, guys, I hope you like this. We only did this an hour and 16 minutes, and I was late, so it's, thank you, Brenda. I know, I think it is too, but I need to move that one little set of gingerbreads over here, so it's we got our 1, 2, and our 3 and stuff. But anyway, guys, yeah, check out Carolyn at Nana's Nutty Crafts. She has these attachments and whatnot, as you know, in her shop. They are fabulous. This is bugging me, and they're really well made. So check those out. I'm dying to do this. I'm going to get my lint roller out. But again, another big one. Sorry, guys. That's how I roll. Oh, I'm crazy that way. But anyway, I hope you love. Oh, thanks, Carolyn. Yeah, go check out Carolyn. I hope you guys like this. It's a big one. It turned out better than I thought because I had no idea what I was going to do with it. I can't wait to get pictures and you can see it in person, actually, because then you can see all the real colors and everything that's in this one. But anyway, guys, I'm going to sit down finally. Yes, check out Nana's Nutty Crafts at Carolyn. Let her know in the group or whatever, and she will take care of you. They're just awesome, guys. I really love them. I've done 3 of them so far, and I've got a 4th. I hope I get 2, but who knows? Time is running out, y'all. I'm just saying. But anyway, guys, as always, I will see you next week. I think we're going to do a centerpiece next week. Probably a centerpiece. I haven't done many centerpieces for winter, and I feel like doing a centerpiece. So anyway, guys, as always, laugh and live with a half full cup. Once all black clouds find the sun, and above all, be kind. It's free. Spread it like butter. Bye, y'all. Thank you. We'll see if we can end this thing. Oh my goodness.